Today, we are going to introduce Skya Sales Forecast Bot. First, let's look at upload some files. Before we upload, let's look at the format of the template. Click on the Download Template button, and here is the format. So you got the SKU number, product name, unit price, location, and then the units for each month. And at the back of it, there are some assumptions you can include for each month. There are about 36 months in this template, which is around last 3 years. Next, so you can click on the upload file, which I've already got the files ready. And here are the information based on the last 36 months, including some assumptions. We can also look at adding new SKU. So click on this Add New SKU button. There are about 12 SKU there. So in this case, we are adding SKU 13. And include the name. In this case, we are going to include the cupcake unit. And in terms of the unit price, let's make it a little bit more expensive than others. Let's say $50 cupcake. And we are based in Sydney, Australia, and add the new SKU. After adding the new SKU, you can see it's set as a default 100 units. Of course, you can change it manually. And this is for the SKU 13, which is what we have just added. So let's change it manually. For example, January 2022, we just change to 99 and then 111 and so on. You can also look at include some assumption. So today we're going to look at Christmas time, adding assumption during the Christmas boost. So this is historical assumption. So assuming that last year, December, in the last 3 years, around this time, and you know the actuals and how much money you have spent in terms of advertisement, you can include there as well. Save all the historical data and OK. Once you have saved all the historical data, we can look at next the forecast. But let's pick a SKU that I like to look at. So in this case, we're looking at SKU 008. So we're happy with the historical data. Oh yes, let's take a look at another view, which is a column view. This allows you to look at the month to month for each year, whether in particular month the trend is going up or trending down. And you can make a comparison. Next, click on this forecast and generate smart forecast. And you will see that the forecast is automatically generated based on the statistical model. Next, go to the future assumption. So in this case, let's assume that we are going to spend some money for the future. End of this year, we're going to spend some money to boost the Christmas sales. In this case, we are saying that we like to look at maybe increase 90% with ad spend of around $300 in this case for December month. And November month, we are expecting 80% increase with $200 ad spend. This is just a rough estimate. Then remember to save the future assumptions you have written. Go back to the forecast. Look at the current forecast for November, December. And now let's generate the smart forecast and you will see the changes for the November and December. Click on that and you can see the uplift and also the assumptions included. And you can see the impact is very high during the Christmas time, which is what we want. Next, look at the chart. So it will show you the historical chart and also the forecast. And in this case, we can see it very clearly. During the December time, there's a peak, and the forecast also peak around that time. But this time it will be even higher. Export. You can export whether the historical files or forecast or all of them. In this case, I like to export all the data. So you export it, you can see all the data are displayed. Look at the first column. You can see that it displays all the historical data and the forecast there. You can save this forecast and lock it down. And that's it. Thank you very much in watching this video.